You know, all the schools send out their policy on how to handle lice, and there are a couple of moms who started a company in the 405 that is called Liceology.
We're happy to have Summer Steele and Ashley Scott here with us. Thank you for being with us, ladies.
Hey.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your business and how you got started.
Okay, we are a mobile-based service. We go into people's homes and we help them get rid of lice. We started because we dealt with lice ourselves. Ashley was the first one to deal with lice. Her little girl got it, and you know, like every mother, had never dealt with it before.
Right.
Cried and didn't know what to do, and spent hours and hours and hours and days picking through it and getting out stuff, you know, just to have it come into her other daughters and then her own head, and you know.
Right.
And that's what happens to most people. I mean, that's how
It just spreads
the whole
quickly,
family.
easily.
Yeah.
And people are really freaked out when they call you.
Very.
They're upset. It is treatable. You can get rid of this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It is treatable. I mean, just lots of combing.
Yeah.
Lots of combing. That's really the main thing, getting out all those nits.
Okay. And tell me a little, what do you guys do when you come in?
Go in and calm them down. That's the first thing we tell them. It's really going to be okay.
It's not just good
You'll be all
right.
right. They just want to know where to start in their house, what they need to do. So, you know, when we get there, they're usually doing their laundry, you know, getting the sheets washed, and we leave them with, you know, detailed instructions on how to deal with all that stuff in the house. And start with the child and just get all of the nits and lice out of their hair, so they can go back to school, and they can go. Parents can go back to work.
That's what it looks like right there. I guess that is a louse?
Yeah.
Or is that a knit? Okay.
Oh no, that's a louse.
Okay.
That was one of our jobs. A few weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, so is it expensive to use your services?
Well, you know, it's a treatment, a typical treatment that we're using this new machine that we're really loving. Yeah, and a typical treatment costs $200, and that's with the treatment and about an hour comb out afterwards. And we've never had anybody come back to us. And you know, people by the time they've called us have spent hundreds of dollars. They've had prescriptions, they've had rid, they've had all the different chemicals, and they've tried everything. They've missed work, and so it's comparable. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Now let's look at that machine over there. There it is. Tell us, can you tell us just a little bit about how it works?
This is a machine that we've been using, and what it does is it emits a warm air, and it dries out the lice and nits. And they're 80% fluid, and so it's easy, you know, they're easily dried out. But it's a constant temperature. It's a warm air, and we do a pattern around their head, and that's it. I mean, the bugs fall out. The parents are happy to see. They literally will fall to the floor.
Whoa.
Hey, instant gratification.
It is. It falls off, and they're happy.
I like
great.
that. Okay.
Cool.
And we're going to have all of Liceology's information on our website. We also have Dale Clayton, who is the inventor of the LouseBuster. He is joining us.